What is up back here with a video that that as the title says, WWE releases a bunch of wrestlers slash superstars, and this is from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful. And when it comes to this stuff, um reliable is what I will say. There's some names. Full list is in the description below, because and whatnot, just as of like this recording, but a couple of NXT people: Sirena Linton, Tyson, Tyriek, Chris Island, Malachi Black, Trill London. Malachi Black is the only one off the top of my head I've heard of, and he was either the guy or the tag team partner of the guy that got a fake WWE logo tattooed on him. Luca from the D'Angelo family. Not necessarily surprising. Alba Fyre, Zoey Stark, Nikki Cross, Zelina, Kairi Sane. Letting go of decent to good women's wrestlers when your women's division is relatively thin, not necessarily the smartest choice. Joe Gacy, like I said, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Bo Dallas, Rowan, White Six, all have been let go. And I remember thinking last week I seen that White Six lost to Team Solo Sikoa, and I'm like, what do they do now? And if you're WWE, release them. Apparently, in all of that stuff, Andre Chase, Aleister Black, Zelina. I don't remember the last thing that they really did. I remember Zelina and Aleister Black doing some stuff backstage, but it's been a bit since they were really used. And to me, again, the two biggest surprises, like I mentioned, Kairi Sane. Just like I mentioned earlier, women's roster on Raw and SmackDown, pretty thin. And the biggest ones for me, probably the thumbnail, probably the photo that you're seeing now. Motor City Machine Guns. And you could say that they could be in the same boat as an Apollo Crews, like a Santos Escobar, like an Aleister Black, Zelina, that I don't remember the last meaningful thing that they've done in WWE, but I figured they would have a decent time on the main roster, maybe appearances here and there, be a play on NXT, that is, and be a player coach that way, or do something at the Performance Center. But no, you have one of the most influential US-based when I say independent, what I mean by independent is non-WWE tag teams of all time. You have them for roughly 2 years, year and a half, and you don't really, they're former tag champs, but you don't really do much with them considering the talent that they have. And again, those are the names. I'll put the full list in the description below. And I just want to say, whether I'm a fan of the wrestler or not, it sucks to see somebody lose their job. And I don't know, as of this recording, if it's released or if it's like a departure kind of deal. And the difference is for those who might not know / forget, because I honestly forgot, main roster, 90-day no compete. They still pay you for the 90 days. You just don't wrestle anywhere else. 30 days for NXT. Dante Chen, I don't know if I mentioned him, but I remember he did either a tweet or a video saying that he's done. But NXT, it's 30 days. And if it's a departure, like WWE saying that they are not renewing your contract, then you can, my understanding is, wrestle the next day. If your contract expires on April 30th, you can wrestle May 1st anywhere, kind of deal. But it sucks to see people lose their jobs no matter where they are on the card. And all of that stuff. But those are kind of my quick-ish thoughts. If there's any more that from the tweet that Sean Ross Sapp kind of put out, it implies to me at least that there's no more releases. If there is, I'll put my thoughts on those in the pinned comments kind of deal. But yeah, that's it for this. Before I forget, if you're a fan of these wrestlers and they're doing something wrestling wise outside, and if you are able to support them, again, assuming that you like them and whatnot, or if they do non-wrestling stuff, that is obviously more than fine. There's more to life than just wrestling or just working for WWE. And I think people... I'm not trying to invalidate their feelings, because obviously they just lost their job. And whatnot, but like hopefully they eventually know that like there's more to life than just wrestling or working for one wrestling company. But like I said, that's it. Treat yourself and each other as well as possible, and yeah.